Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Bart. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
Very, very cold. You'll notice I'm wearing a quarter zip over my dress shirt today.
Mm-hmm. And you're wearing that because you've got the same shirt on that I have?
Pretty much. Pretty much the same shirt. So figured I'd keep this on. Credit to all the parents with more than one kid, getting them in the car, boots on, ready for school. I don't know how people do it. We can barely do it with one. And a lot of people were scrambling looking for their children's boots that don't fit this morning.
Mm-hmm. Including you?
Including us. So we'll be boot shopping.
31 degrees right now in Jackson and a wind chill of 26 degrees. Chance of snow showers today, not significant accumulation. And that's likely the forecast for the next 3 days. But in West Michigan along the coast, they could get a foot of snow over Thursday and Friday.
Ugh.
So if you're traveling west, keep in mind lake effect snow up to a foot over 2 or 3 days is a distinct possibility. Well, last night, I don't know if you saw it, but Braden Lape on The Voice, he was one of the top 2 vote getters for Team Blake. So he moves on to next week. Now there are 13.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of votes from Jackson County.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of votes. A lot of people proud of that too. It's awesome. It's very cool.
Yeah, I think he's going to do very well. And when you look at the competition, I'm not a regular watcher of The Voice, but I think he is definitely in the
You think
top.
he should win?
I think he should win.
Yeah, you think he should win.
There are certain people, I think NBC doesn't want certain people to win.
Of course they don't.
Because of their marketability.
Right.
But I think Braden has...
He's got it all. He's got the looks, he's got the name, he's got the talent, he's got the story. I mean, it's good to be him.
Do you think he's going to come back and complete high school?
No, I've been saying that since he was on The Voice for the first time. No, because I wouldn't. I'd be on tour with all my fans, walking around cities.
One of the laws in California, and he's considered an actor being on this reality show.
Yeah.
He has to have a tutor, a school teacher,
Right.
conduct his lessons for him while he's out there. Also on TV last night, Florida man makes announcement.
We sent our own JTV, Noah Baker, down to Mar-a-Lago, but he had car trouble. That was not a surprise, right? That was the world's worst kept secret. So I'm wondering, I was talking to Adam about this, if Ron DeSantis runs, wow, those debates. Who would you rather debate, Trump or DeSantis? I can tell you, I'd rather debate Trump because Ron DeSantis is the smartest person I've ever heard talk. No, I'm just kidding. But he is probably the last person you would want to debate. So I think that's what I'm looking forward to, is seeing those two debate. Do you think Ron will run? I think he will. Yeah. What about Mike Pence?
No.
I don't think he will anymore either. I think after the David Muir interview, I think he decided not to run.
It appears that Mike Pence doesn't have the energy to run. And really, a lot of the comments from media after Trump's announcement last night was that there wasn't a lot of energy. And I watched some of it. It wasn't one of his.
Well, it's the
rallies.
third time, right? So it's the third time that he's announced. So this will be the third run. Yeah, it's and also it's only as exciting as that news channel portrays. Remember as well. So you really don't know. If Noah would have made it to Mar-a-Lago, I always say Largo, Mar-a-Lago, right? Mar-a-Lago. If he would have made it there, we would have had footage.
Rupert Murdoch indicated yesterday he would not be supporting a run. Also, yesterday, the Detroit Free Press asked Governor Gretchen Whitmer if she has her eyes on the White House because her name has been mentioned as a possible Democratic candidate, and the governor told the Free Press, I don't foresee that.
Oh.
It's kind of a wishy-washy answer.
I don't foresee that.
I don't foresee that.
Interesting.
It's not a no. It's not a yes.
I don't foresee that. Interesting. No school again. for the ISD schools. That'll be the third day in a row. Now, some practices are happening, some tryouts and things like that, so that tells me they can get into some of the buildings in small groups, but you'll have Jeff Beal on.
He'll be on today.
He'll be on today on the Bart Holly Show, so you'll talk to him.
Some schools are doing after-school activities, and there are tryouts going on in some school districts. But it wasn't until about 5 o'clock last night that the announcement was made by Kevin Oxley that it would be one more day, and they waited till the last possible minute. All the superintendents of Jackson County had a meeting, a conference call meeting at about 4:30. They were given an update on the status of the system's breach, breakdown, hack, and they made the decision one more day. So that's their hope, that today will be the last day of no school. They made a lot of progress. They have cybersecurity experts on scene who have been through these kinds of things before, but that's all we know. It won't probably be until late this afternoon that we'll know about the status of school tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors flying around, and you know how that can happen. But again, until we hear from Kevin Oxley, we just won't know. So again, they are working on it as hard as possible. Just a crisis, a horrible situation that they have to be in. I feel sorry for everyone dealing with that. It's absolutely, absolutely terrible.
Well, a lot of people are asking, how does this happen?
It's
not here, it's everywhere. It's
right.
Billions of dollars being paid out to these, I would call them terrorists. It's terrorizing.
Yeah, they're terrorizing. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Did you hear about the traffic stop? The JTV traffic stop?
No. One of our people got stopped?
I just heard about this the other day.
I heard...
I'm not going to mention any names. Okay?
I heard someone told me Noah was driving on the wrong side of the road.
No, I didn't hear that. No. There was a traffic stop on the way to Napoleon's game.
I hadn't heard that.
I just heard it yesterday. On the way back, everything was fine. Everything was fine. It was just a misunderstanding is all it was. Everything's fine.
What was the misunderstanding?
The speed limit. Misunderstood the speed limit, but Noah had a lot of distractions in the car that night. Okay, Jeff Steers, Paul. You didn't even know Paul was there.
No.
Right?
Who's Paul?
It's Jeff's friend. They picked him up. And Dave Rice is in the front seat. And Paul, they picked Paul up to head down there. And I guess Jeff and Paul were in the back seat when they got pulled over, and they did the talking.
Oh, great. Did they get a ticket?
No. Are you kidding me? You can't pull over Jeff Steers and Noah Baker in Brooklyn and get a ticket. Come on. No, everything is fine. So I need your help today, by the way. Would you mind taking Ella and one of her friends out to Ella's friend's dance class in Spring Arbor?
Sure.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We'll need you over at Queens at 4:45 today.
The city council met last night, and they're talking about roads construction for next year. Wisner, Wildwood, and Pearl are all slated for reconstruction. The city also approved the purchase of a camera to spy on the water system.
Ooh. Why? What's wrong with it?
Well, they want to be able to put a camera and see how the water systems are working.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And they discussed the homelessness problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Jackson.
I didn't catch all the council meeting, but I'm looking forward to hearing. That's a tough one. There's really not a great solution in my opinion. So it's kind of coming together on a solution that is best for the city residents and our homeless population, which is it's more than people think it is.
Well, and it's different than what people think it is.
Very different.
We have observed here at JTV certain individuals who are portraying themselves as homeless, and
there are
there are people that come downtown portraying themselves as homeless, asking for money, and then there are people that come down and collect money from them during the day, and there are people that drop them off and pick them up.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
that
we do have that, and that's like your your drop-off panhandling
There-
problem, which is a little different than the homeless problem.
Well,
But it's hard for the general public to understand the difference when they see folks,
You
because
don't know.
everyone, if you're outside on the streets, living outside, you appear homeless.
Mhm. And unfortunately, not only are they victims of homelessness, but of human trafficking.
For sure.
Got some fashion news I thought you might be interested in.
Big
With,
time.
With Thanksgiving approaching, some items to wear for Thanksgiving. Stovetop stuffing.
I don't have a Thanksgiving outfit. You know what's Thanksgiving is always like you put on a nice sweater.
Well, here's something for you. Stovetop stuffing pants that expand.
Ooh,
This is the 50th anniversary of stovetop stuffing.
really?
And you can buy these sweatpants. They expand at the waist where that stuffing graphic is.
That's cool.
And they also have extra large pockets, so if there's too much food to eat, you can stuff it in your pockets.
Adam, let's get those and wear them up to Ford Field for the state final game.
Sounds good.
They went on sale on Amazon at 6 o'clock this morning.
They're probably gone.
Also, the Southern Comfort folks
Oh,
have come out with drinking pants.
really?
Yes, and they are multi-purpose. They are reversible. They are to wear at a night at the bar,
This
and
is
also
This is just effortless
yeah,
by them.
pretty much to be worn on either Blackout Wednesday. Okay, it's also known as Drinksgiving, or on Thanksgiving Day itself. So
We
Available.
ran into the Bollingers over at the Alglick Fieldhouse,
Yes, we
and they
did.
were reminding me about the night after Thanksgivings that I had been there.
the night before,
The night before Thanksgiving
Yeah.
parties that they used to have at Bollingers.
Oh,
Those
they're
were legendary.
they were.
Absolutely legendary. I miss those so much. But Mrs. Bollinger told me that I was in there when I was too young. And I said, that's not true. I don't know what you're talking about. But she's got a great memory on her, doesn't she?
She would know.
She sure does.
And for your sweater, you could wear on Thanksgiving, your first ugly Christmas sweater from Windows, the Microsoft people. They've come up with Clippy, and I'll have to get that for you later.
Do you remember those turtlenecks like a white turtleneck you would fold up and then run up and then fold down and then wear a nice sweater over it? I think I'm going to wear that for Thanksgiving.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
that sounds good. Yesterday, the first day of firearms deer season, and guess what county in Michigan you'll have the best luck in hunting?
Jackson,
Number 4 in the state.
Hillsdale.
Jackson County, number 4 in the state.
Okay.
Number 1 is Sanilac County, and this is based on last year's deer harvest. There were 11,687 deer harvested in Sanilac County last year, then Newaygo, then Saginaw, and then Jackson.
Really?
9,754 deer in Jackson County last year, dead.
Wow. It's it's the best hunting land in the entire state. That's
Well-
what people say. So damn the rankings. Okay, we're number one. We are number one
We're either number 1 or 2 in deer car crashes.
for sure. For sure. The downtown Christmas parade. Everyone, please come to the downtown Christmas parade. It is this Friday, and it starts at 6 o'clock. The theme is Christmas Star. Starts at Blackstone Street and then heads all the way down Michigan Ave, ending around Consumers. And then please circle back to Flagstar. Please circle back for hot chocolate, I think. I shouldn't say that. No, they're going to have Santa and special surprises. I promise you. There will be special surprises. You'll want to bring your kids to visit Santa and Mrs. Claus at Flagstar Bank, 301 West Michigan Avenue on Friday after the downtown Christmas parade. And you can watch the Christmas parade live on JTV. Rachel Buchanan from Experience Jackson will join me, and we'll have the call live from the JTV luxury box.
Will there be snacks
There
at
will.
Santa's?
Oh, I would think there'd be something. There'd be somewhat of a treat for people.
Yeah, stay downtown. Come early. All kinds of things happening downtown throughout the day. On Pink Friday, they're calling it Pink Friday.
Yeah, I've heard about this. Have you done any turkey shopping or anything like that?
We bought a turkey.
Did you buy a turkey
Uh-huh.
and the price is up a little bit? Is it noticeable?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, but I have heard that turkey prices are up. So I just suggest not going in the day before Thanksgiving and buying the turkey, and I think everything will be fine. Like if you buy it today, you're good. Plus, there's a lot of people that are doing Thanksgiving takeout, which would be a great idea if
Oh,
you're not a very good cook.
Very popular this year. A lot of restaurants, and it's a new, thing. The whole dinner in a box. You take it home, pop it in the oven, you're done.
Yeah, easy. I don't know how to cook a turkey. If I was ever tasked with cooking a turkey, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't know the first thing to do.
You can't even make toast.
I can make toast. I can make bread. Hey, we've got a great show lined up for you today. After this break, we're going to meet Doug Warren, owner of Ducks and Homesteady.